How would I describe the Queen's School environment?
Well, it's extremely nurturing, extremely caring.
Every day we pick her up, she's got a beaming smile on her face and she's bounding out the door full of energy, had a great day.
She's excited about coming to school every single day, excited to meet her friends, excited about learning, excited about extracurricular activities.
The very first day my husband and I walked through the doors, magical, warm, nurturing.
The Queen's environment is really positive and it's really inclusive as well.
Queen's manages this elusive blend of nurture and confidence building with really strong and rigorous academics.
I think I describe it that it's a supportive and caring place, but it's also a very challenging place.
Both my daughters have had very good experiences. I've got an older one who is now 23 and she's a lawyer, and a younger one who's in year 10. And they've both had very good experiences. They've made lots of friends, they've done very well academically.
It's actually been quite life-changing. Amber was really struggling in her old school and it's like we've got our child back.
What actually made me choose Queen's was being toured around by some of the girls, and I was just so impressed at how confident they were to talk to me, how happy they were, and generally how proud they were of their environment.
As soon as you walk through the door, it's very difficult to put it into words. It's a feeling of belonging, a feeling of welcome.
You know, when you buy a home and you walk through the door and you just get that feeling, that was very much what we had. Certainly with Kate, my wife, she was, the moment she walked through the door, she said, "She's coming here. I wish I could have come here."
It's situated in the centre of an amazing city. 3 minutes walk and you're in the hubbub of a big city with all that brings.
We could see that the facilities were beautiful and they look really fun, from the forestry to the fields to the Tweedle Towers to the gardens. It looked like a really lovely place to be.
Single sex was a big issue for us as a family. So personally, I had never really countenanced the idea of sending my daughter to a single sex school because society is not made up only of girls. So I thought, well, it would be bonkers to send her to an all-girls school. But what I couldn't ignore was the huge sort of evangelical response I was getting from parents who had girls at the Queen's, and I thought, I need to investigate this. And I read that even today, girls in schools are disadvantaged in co-educational environments, sometimes with things like unconscious bias, with a reluctance to move into STEM subjects.
Well, I sent my oldest daughter to a mixed school and it was a disaster. She was bullied, picked on because she was quite clever and she didn't like it. So I moved her to Queen's and it was wonderful. So she had a wonderful experience in Queen's, did well. She's now a lawyer, and my second child, no problem, straight into Queen's.
Single sex we hadn't even considered as an issue before we came to see the school, and then when we talked to the girls about it and we told them that this is actually a single sex school, no boys, they were so excited. It became one of the most important reasons for them why they wanted to come to the school.
I think my favourite thing about Queen's is the fact that my girls are happy here. I sum it up as that.
Queen's School environment is exactly what I always wanted for my daughters.
It's got a homely feel about it. You walk in and you just think, this is lovely, you know, it's not intimidating in any way.
It's just literally seeing the girls in the right place, and we knew that if we found the right school for them, they would really flourish, and it is happening before our eyes.
They say that Queen's is magical and you think it's a myth, and it's not.
I would have no hesitation. If I had any more girls, I would send them all here. But I've finished having children.
These girls here at the Queen's have every opportunity possible presented to them. The world that is open to them is absolutely enormous, and I just think that is, absolutely priceless in terms of girls' education.